What's up, it's EJ Spark. I hope you are all having an amazing Sunday. And today I'm going to give you some music suggestions. I used to post a lot of music suggestions on this channel, but I started doing the countdowns and reviews and posting about my own music, and I'd like to give back to the viewer and the music listener. Everyone's always asking me what new songs or what songs they should listen to. So I figure why not, maybe once a week or once every other week or month or something like that, let people know what I'm listening to give you all new songs to listen to that you may have never heard. So the first thing I got on repeat today, of course, is that new Kid Cudi Man on the Moon 3 album. I mean, this album is just an instant classic. Like I said in my review, there's a couple songs I'm not as big on as the rest of the album, but it's really only 2 or 3 songs, so still front to back, that album should definitely be listened to by all. But nonetheless, my favorite songs on that album are Tequila Shots, She Knows This, Mr. Solo Dolo 3, has grown on me a lot. Elsie's Baby Boy, The Void, Lovin' Me featuring Phoebe Bridgers is my favorite song on that album, as well as Rockstar Nights featuring Trippie Redd. Rockstar Nights is a really good feel-good song, it's a party song, but like I said, Lovin' Me is just that classic Cudi that I love. And like I said, Lovin' Me just reminds me of that original Kid Cudi, like the theme of you have to look at yourself in the mirror and learn to love yourself before you can grow. We all know that personal growth is one of the most important things in life. And the melodies in that song are just insane. So Lovin' Me featuring Phoebe Bridgers is a song that you definitely have to check out. I feel that's definitely a universal song that many people will love. Kid Cudi did his thing on this album, man. It was so good, and he's definitely evolved over the last 10 years. So major props to Cudi. All right, the next thing I'm listening to is some pop punk. I love pop punk a lot. It's definitely neck and neck my favorite genre with hip hop. They're definitely always 1 and 2, but I'm listening to YUNGBLUD's new album Weird right now. Specifically, my favorite songs off there are Acting Like That featuring MGK. If you loved Tickets to My Downfall and you are missing it and you want some new music that sounds just like that, listen to Acting Like That featuring Machine Gun Kelly off of YUNGBLUD's Weird album. This song will remind you a lot of the album Tickets to My Downfall, and it's a fun, upbeat, feel-good track. You can also definitely party to that one. I really like Acting Like That a lot. It gives me high school nostalgia vibes for sure. The other songs I really like are Love Song and It's Quiet in Beverly Hills. Those are more ballads, which I'm a big ballad guy when it comes to pop punk. It gets real personal, gets you in your feels, emotional. I like when you're able to connect emotionally like that. And the last song is Mars. It's kind of in between. It's not too hype, not too chill, but Mars is just an absolutely fantastic song. But It's Quiet in Beverly Hills is a sneaky good one that you have to check out if you like this genre. And this song is definitely more acoustic, so whether you like pop punk or not, whether you're more on the acoustic side of your music interests, you should definitely check out that song and Love Song as well. All right, moving on. You can either dig on me for this or not. Taylor Swift, whether you love her or not, I think she has a very nice voice, and I think Taylor Swift is a really amazing songwriter. She puts all her feelings out there. She wears her emotions on her sleeve, and you all know that's something that I really enjoy when I'm listening to music. My favorite songs on this album, the first one is Evermore, which is the title of the album, featuring Bon Iver. This song, very good, very personal, like I said. Champagne Problems is very good. It's a ballad, and so is 'Tis the Damn Season. I love the title of this song. I love this Taylor Swift. It has a lot of personal ballads that has people reminded of why we fell in love with Taylor Swift in the first place. It's not angry Taylor Swift or dark Taylor Swift or pop Taylor Swift. It's very indie singer-songwriter, country, maybe a tiny pinch of pop in there, but either way, Evermore is a good album, and those 3 songs you should definitely listen to. Next, I got Mike Posner. I'm always listening to Mike Posner. You all know I'm a big Mike Posner guy, and I'm a big songwriter guy. If you're a good lyricist and create very good melodies, I dig it a lot. And I think Mike Posner's Keep Going mixtape is very overlooked and underrated, because he made this mixtape for when he was walking across the dang country, America, and he has a lot of his experiences in there and his thoughts, and it's a very introspective album that you have to listen to, especially maybe if you're feeling lonely at night or you're in your feels. I guess I'm just a really big in my feels kind of guy sometimes. But this mixtape still gets me to this day. It's out now on all streaming platforms. My favorite songs off this one are A Lonely Night in Mexico, Thinking About Big Sean and Avicii. It's a long, funny title, but that's a song you have to listen to. There's a lot of nice acoustic guitar in there, and Mike Posner has some amazing introspective lyrics. Slow It Down and Amen are very good. Slow It Down's a nice song to listen to if you're going out on a walk, and Amen, it tells a beautiful story. So if you're gonna listen to anything off that mixtape, try those 3 songs out. And the reason I tell you to try certain songs out is because not everyone will like the whole album or the whole mixtape. So if you give those songs a try that I think the listener will enjoy, maybe you'll give the whole album or mixtape a shot. Maybe you like the whole thing. I think the biggest thing in music are listeners not giving new music a chance, even though they ask for new music, but usually it's by artists they enjoy. So discovering a new music artist is kind of tough because people aren't as open to giving new artists chances. So definitely give the new artists chances, such as this next artist, which I have to recommend to you, and his name goes by Repp-Style. And I found this guy on Instagram. He's a really great guy. Found his music a little bit ago, and I've been obsessed with his music ever since. I love his style. It's definitely a mixture of kind of like hip hop beats, a little bit, just a pinch of R&B, a little bit of pop too. He's a really good singer. He has a really good voice. A lot of feel-good music, a lot of upbeat music. Definitely someone you should listen to for a pick-me-up. My suggestion of songs you should listen to of his are Lazy with Faith, which he just released. It's a great song. Wait Up with Siegfried, a rapper that he constantly works with a lot. Seasons with Siegfried, Panama with Siegfried, and his song Simple. Those songs right there are my favorite songs by Repp-Style. I love his style, no pun intended. And he's just a great artist that I think deserves more attention. So go hit up Repp-Style, listen to his music. Pretty sure it's out on all streaming platforms. You gotta go give him a chance. And the last thing I'm listening to, I mean, you all know that I'm constantly listening to Kanye West, but right now specifically I'm listening to his album Graduation. This album was just so good. Once again, a lot of nice feel-good songs, and just the production overall on it is top tier. I mean, Kanye was just at the top of his game in 2007 when he released this album. The songs that you should listen to on here, I mean, everyone knows Good Life, everyone knows Stronger, Flashing Lights, Can't Tell Me Nothing. But the underrated and overlooked songs that you should listen to on this are I Wonder, Everything I Am, and The Glory. I think these 3 songs just aren't talked about at all, but I think they're some of the best songs on the album, especially Everything I Am. The scratches from DJ Premier feature is fantastic. It makes it feel like an old school, new school track, and the piano on it is written so beautifully. And definitely the most introspective Kanye you have on the album Graduation. You know, I Wonder gives you hope. The Glory just gets you completely hype about your future, and Everything I Am once again helps you to love yourself, saying like everything I'm not made me everything I am, telling you that your imperfections are what make you perfect, or at least that's how I interpret it. And that's what I love about music, is everyone can interpret music and lyrics any way they want to, and that's what I love about art. So that's pretty much everything I'm listening to today. If you all are listening to something you want to share with anyone, just let people know in the comments. If you listen to these songs, come back, let me know in the comments what you think of these specific songs I mentioned today. Thank you for coming by. If you liked the video, hit a like, subscribe to the channel if you love talking music just like I do. And as always, you could follow me on Instagram and Twitter at EJSpark1. Listen to my music on all streaming platforms. And as always, you know what it is. It's peace, love, I love s'mores, EJ out.